Hey YouTube, Gear Runner here. It's nighttime here, so I told you earlier in the video that I would do a beam comparison with a few lights, and I've got several lights, but I'm not going to do all the lights that I have today on a beam comparison. If you'd like to see that, I can do that video. It'll take a little longer. If you want me to review any of these lights, I can review these lights too. Some of them are newer lights, some of them are older lights. Surefire comes out with new lights every year with more lumens, and I never felt the need to actually purchase a new light every single year. I mean, Surefire flashlights are great, but as everybody knows, they're $150, $200 a piece, and to get 100 more lumens, I just couldn't see paying that much money for a new light. But here's the lights we have today on the table, and I'm going to show you those right now. So here is the new Tactician that I just got in. I did put the shock cable on it like James did. That will be the first one. Next, we have the custom Overready E2E. Now I stated earlier that this one is 1600 lumens, and it is on 2 cells. I usually only run it on 1 cell, and it's 1100 lumens on 1 cell. Next is the E2D. I actually have a scout light head on this. It's a 200 lumen scout light head. I changed out the head because, like I said before, I don't like lights that have a low mode that you double hit and it takes it down to a separate lower mode. So I put a scout light head on it so it's 200 lumens all the time. I do want to say that this one is a 3-mode light. It goes anywhere, I think, from 15 lumens to like 500 lumens to 1100 lumens on 1 cell. Then we have the Surefire G2X. It is, let's see, I've got this wrote down. It is actually, I believe, 320 lumens. I don't know if it's quite 320. They say it's 320. To me, it doesn't look like 320. Maybe it's because I'm used to the 1100 lumen light, but it's 320 lumens manufacturer spec. All these are manufacturer spec. This is an ATAC. This is probably the cheapest light you'll see here. I think this light was like $29, and it's 1150 lumens. I've not had this light very long. I mainly just leave it in my vehicle. It does have 4 different modes, including a strobe mode. It remembers what mode you're on, so you click this switch, and then when it's on, you can click this and change it. So I do like that because it does stay in high when I want it in high, but if I want it in low, I just hit this button to change it. This seems to be a decent light from what I've used it quite a bit just on everyday tasks, never really carried it or anything, but it's never failed me, so I have no reason to believe it's not dependable, but like I said, I've not knocked it around much. Last light we'll be testing is not really a tactical light in my opinion. It is an S2 Baton by Olight. It has 950 lumens, and it has several different modes also, but it will remember the highest mode you put in or lowest mode you put in. It does have that memory capability. But I thought I'd throw this in because this is a very common light for people to carry. They're not that expensive, but they have a pretty good reliability factor that most people have no issue with them that I've heard of. I have heard of a few people having issues here and there, but for overall, I think most people are satisfied with these lights, especially for the money. Now, one thing I wanted to show you before we go outside, I'm not going to be testing this light, but it is the jet beam that I was talking about earlier that I've had for many years. This light is 450 lumens. I think the new ones are like 1100 or 1150 lumens. But I wanted to show you the feature that I was talking about that Surefire and James put into this one. It's not a new feature, but I always wanted this feature ever since I had this light. So it comes on high, and when you twist the head, it goes down to low. And then you twist the head back, it goes back to high, and then back to low. It is still on. It's just, this light goes down to like a half a lumen or something. I mean, it's crazy how low this light goes. But ever since I seen that feature on this light, I always wanted Surefire to make that. And as soon as I seen the Tactician that James said it did that, I knew I was going to buy one. I don't know what order it was that I got mine placed in, but I do know I was on YouTube when the video come out for the pre-sale. It had one view, and I didn't view the video, and I went straight and pre-ordered it. So I figure I have to be in the top 10 people that ordered this light. And so far I'm happy with it. I've carried it all day long in my pocket ever since I got it, and it's comfortable to carry. The head does stick out a little further than my custom light does, but that's not a big issue. So let's get you outside and set up the tripod, and we'll do a beam comparison, and I'll let you decide on that. You know, I can give my opinion, but what my thoughts are on a tactical light or a flashlight that I want to carry may be totally different than what you're looking for or your needs are. So I'll give you the beam comparisons. You can decide which one's the best for you and what your budget will let you handle. Everybody has different budgets, and everybody can afford different things, and this video is nothing to that. Like I said, this light right here was literally like 20 some dollars, and so far this has been a great light. I can't say there's anything bad about it. I've seen videos on it where people did reviews. So if that's your budget, 1150 lumens, it seems very bright. It even comes with an 18650 rechargeable battery, which I do personally like, because, you know, on a rechargeable battery, I can always throw that thing on my charger. I can top it off before I leave the house. I know it's fully charged. I do like primary batteries, as in Surefire batteries. I don't have a problem with that, but you do have to understand, you can't tell when they are, you know, getting low unless you put them on a voltmeter or something like that. That's just a hassle. So it's a lot easier with a rechargeable battery, but, you know, there again, you can make your mind up on that. I know James said on the Tactician he designed it to where it's not supposed to run on those. I've had people tell me that it will. I've not tried that either way. It still has the primaries in it. All these flashlights have fresh batteries. I only used this light to show the video earlier, so I've not used the batteries any more than that, so they're still fresh. I recharged all the batteries that are in these lights that had rechargeable batteries in them, so they're all fresh and all new, so they should all be topped off, and the beams should be very comparable. Let's get outside and show you the beam comparison. We're outside now. Sorry about this. This video would have been up sooner. I don't know what happened to my video. I was talking fine in it, and all of a sudden my voice went out and some weird noise come through the video. Freaked everybody out in the house, actually. But here we go again. First off is the Surefire Tactician. 800 lumens. We're about 10 yards away from a brick wall at my house, so you'll be able to see this beam from 10 yards. It's a nice wide beam, has a lot of spill. You can see that there. It's very bright. So we'll go on with the comparison. Next is my custom Overready. It's 1100 lumens on the one cell that's in it. It starts out on low, so I have to hit it 3 times to get up to high, but then we'll start the comparison. So there's the high, the 1100 lumens. Here is the 800 lumen Tactician. When you put it up, you can see that the Overready has a bigger hot spot, but the Tactician has a lot more spill. James designed this light to have that much spill, so that if you was in a tactical situation, you could see more around on the sides of you to see if there was any other threats around. So here's the Overready again, and here's the Tactician again. You can see how much more spill that Tactician has. Next up is the E2D with the 200 lumen scout light head on it. You can see that real fine hot spot, but not much spill. When you throw the Tactician up, you can see way more spill. You can see that hot spot come back when I put the E2D up there, but there's way more spill, and even though there's more spill, this Tactician is way brighter. Next is the G2X. It's 320 lumens, and you can see here way more spill. If the hot spot's what you're looking for, the E2D is probably more your light. I know now they've probably got 1,000 or so lumens on them. Sorry about the background noise. There's cars going up down my road. My neighbor's heat pump's on. It's like 20 degrees here. But if you're looking for a more hot spot, defined hot spot, you know, the Tactician may not be your light, but for me, this light is perfect so far. Next up is the ATAC. And this light amazed me the last time I did it, because when you throw this up, the Tactician has just a little bit more spill, but really not much. The ATAC is 1150 lumens, and it has a pretty defined hot spot compared to the Tactician. But for the money, this light's pretty impressive. It has a lot of spill, a pretty good hot spot, and it is incredibly bright. You know, for the money, I think this is a pretty good light. I'm not pushing that light, don't get me wrong. I still going to carry my Tactician. I bought the Tactician. I love the features on it. It's going to be my light. But if that's your budget, I think the Tactical, I'll get out here in a minute, is a good light. So next is the O-Light. This is a very popular light. A lot of people carry this. It's 950 lumens. Here it is compared to the Tactician. When you put it up, you can tell there's more of a hot spot, but the Tactician has a lot more spill. So there again, you know, this light's probably about 40 bucks or so, give or take, depending on where you get it. I think I got mine on Amazon. If that's more what you're looking for, this might be the light for you. And there's the Tactician again. I really like the Tactician. I really like the tail cap on it. I like the twist head where you put it into a lower mode. But you can decide for yourself. So let's go back inside and finish up the video, and I'm gonna get it out of the cold. Okay, YouTube, now that we're back inside and you've seen the beam comparison, you can decide for yourself really for what you're looking for, what your needs are. All these lights have different tail cap features, different, like you've seen, different beam comparisons. If you're looking for that hot spot, the Tactician may not be for you. If the $150 budget isn't, you know, in the cards for you right now, the ATAC Tactical might be the better light. It's an A Tactical AS1. It's, like I said, I've not thumped on it, but from what I've read, it's a good light. But as of right now, the Surefire Tactician will be in my pocket. I don't change out EDC a whole lot. Only when something better comes along. And I really feel like something better has come along in this. It gives me the features that I've been looking for a long time in a Surefire. I actually looked for one of my Emersons and I couldn't find it. I don't know what I've done with it. I'll have to try to dig it out. And I wanted to show you the clip on the Emerson compared to the clip on the Tactician and show you how close they are. Both those pocket clips are very robust pocket clips, and I don't see those breaking anytime soon. So that's my comparison. I hope you liked the video. You can make your decision now and decide which light's best for you. I don't know how many Tacticians Surefire is going to make. I hope they keep making this light, because I really hope a lot of people get it, because I do believe it's a good light. I follow Surefire on Instagram, and they have like Mega Lumens Mondays, but I've not seen this light on there yet. I've seen several new lights. They have the new XC1.2 or XC1B, I think it is, and XC2B, and they've had the new E2Ds on there that's got a ton of lumens now, and I just don't have one of them, especially because I knew I was buying this one. And 800 lumens is more than enough lumens for me to do anything. I mean, 200 did what I needed to for many years, so 800 is more than enough. I don't need 1500 lumens in my pocket flashlight or tactical flashlight or even my rifle flashlight or pistol light. If you'd like to see, you know, scout light reviews, I have a mini scout, a couple of larger scouts, and or, you know, an X300 review, or, you know, TLR1 HL review, APLC review. I have those lights. If you would like to see that, just comment in the comment section, and I'd be more than happy to show those lights to you, do a review on them, do beam comparison of them. Or if you want to see this light compared in, you know, more comparison to one of these lights, I can do that. Just let me know. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I am a new and upcoming channel. I hope I'm upcoming. I can't say I'm new and upcoming. I'm new. I hope to be upcoming. So hopefully you like the video. Y'all have a good night.